Are you ready? No, are you ready?
Are you
Let's go!
Hey! Hey, welcome to Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a wonderful time here today. We are actually at the 4590 geographical marker, halfway between the North Pole and the Equator, and we're going to have a wonderful time here today. Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling coming your way.
Stay tuned.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles, and Accessories, healthy, homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, Sundrop Soda, the Wisconsin Cranberry Association, Minocqua Tourism, Shooting Star Casinos, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Campfire Seasonings, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're done looking at your computers and trying to find out where the 45 geographical marker is, halfway between the North Pole and the Equator, well, it's right here where we are.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
is the
the
place.
marker.
I never knew that I could make it.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're with our good friends at Marathon County. Marathon County, we're no strangers to Marathon County.
Yes.
It's the Rib Mountain area. It's the Rothschild, Schofield, Wausau, Weston. Rib Mountain, what a great park.
Oh,
It is.
fantastic.
It really, really is. Lori and I have been there several times hiking. During the winter, there's downhill skiing like you wouldn't believe on the north side of the hill. When you come into town, you'll see all the beautiful ski hills coming down.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Just gorgeous.
I've applied many a time.
So if you're a winter skier, it's the place to be. If you're a summer, spring, and fall hiker, it's the place to be. Rib Mountain, it really, really is a phenomenal thing. And because we're in Rib Mountain, we're going to do ribeye steaks and
What a great idea.
ribs.
I like it. I like that.
And to get our ribeye steaks going right now, Marathon Counties has a lot of great advantages. They have a lot of good folks. These are locally raised beef right here, so we have some gorgeous beef that came from only miles away, and that's the idea of locally grown. When we get to the cheeses and the vodka, you'll learn a little bit more. But here we're going to take a little Grandma Hazel's, and I've got the griddle going. You can use any
He's
season
doing
you
that.
want.
It's doing
Grandma
great with the
Hazel's.
wind. Look at him, man.
Grandma Hazel's is just the best when it comes to steaks,
is.
and when you got the best steaks, like locally grown, you might as well use the best. So I'm going to get the grease on the griddle over here. We're going to flop those on there, and as we're doing it, one of the locals here in Mosinee, they have the Knowlton House Distillery.
Yes.
Knowlton House Distillery. They do vodka and they do gin,
Yep.
and they do it from the whey products from the Mullen Farm.
Yeah.
The Mullen Dairy Farm, which makes beautiful cheeses like we have in front of us here. We have a little Gouda here if you like a piece of Gouda
I
before
like
your
a
drink.
piece of Google.
And that is a little bit from the Mullen cheese. They take the whey product that's normally distributed someplace else, and they use it for distillery, and they make gin and vodka. So Merrill's going to do a ginka.
Yes, I am.
Marathon County.
Yes. Geez, the Marathon County Summer Hummer.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right,
it is.
woo, for everybody.
For everybody.
Everybody up here,
Everybody up here. All right, we got a little
except me.
Knowlton House gin and Knowlton House vodka. And I got some Rose's lime juice. We're going to use a little bit of everything here. All right. There's a little vodka.
I think you're going to try to get me drunk today.
Oh, I've tried before. It doesn't
Well,
work.
It doesn't matter. I came drunk. It doesn't matter.
Little gin. Okay, now I got to flavor this. And I'm using Rose's lime juice.
So
You
is that
can
the
have a
gin and the
nibble if you
vodka?
want to. Yep. Got that in there.
Just want to make sure he's not using too much.
No.
Yeah, right.
All right, we're gonna top this. I'm gonna use, excuse me. I'm
No
gonna use
activity
the
there, Merle,
fresh
come
orange
on.
juice first.
Come on.
Fresh orange, put that in there.
Oh, Freddie loves orange. You know
I'll leave
that.
that in there for you, Freddie. This one in here. Gonna be good. A little sun drop. A Marathon County Summer Hummer. Life is good, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you what, they got all kinds of great combinations, and when you're, of course, in Marathon County, you want to make sure you visit the good folks at the Knowlton House Distillery. And by the way, it's gin and vodka.
You got it.
One
Great.
appears to be dry and the other one's not.
That's for sure. There you go, Freddie boy. Enjoy.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a good home,
I
actually.
will too.
So I'll tell you what, you guys can do all that drinking you want.
To all
Here's
our
a great
friends.
idea, and here's what's great about
Oh.
about Marathon County. Here's what's great about the world now. I haven't drank in 15 years. I haven't drank in 15 years, but I like to relax. So when you're at a bar and you want to go with some friends and socialize, but you're a little nervous, maybe someday soon, which they do here, they have what's called the Forward, the name brand Forward. They have Orange Crush, and it's got THC and CBD in it. And with and edibles in general take about 45 to 50 minutes to work into your system. If you're sitting down trying to relax after a long day's of work, you simply take this, and it's within 10 to 15 minutes in a liquid form. It goes into your system and makes you relax. It's just like a little CBD. So that's what Mad Dog's going to drink here, is his little Orange Crush.
That looks very
I
refreshing.
picked the most potent one of all the Forwards.
Imagine that, huh? Because that is the important one.
Delish. That is really, really refreshing. That's a nice little seltzer taste, and it really is. That's
Well, this is
Forward
very
beverages,
refreshing, too. What do you think of
non-alcoholic.
this,
It's
buddy?
non-alcoholic, but relaxing, that's for sure. So our steaks are cooking away. Here's what we got to do.
All right.
We're going to do a nice little, so also in Marathon County, they have a lot of great farmers markets. Everybody has farmers markets. Athens has Marathon County has some wonderful farmers markets. They got two great places when it comes to farmers markets, and one's called the Red Door Family Farm and the Cattail Organic, and they're both organic. They're out of Athens. Red Door Family Farm and the Cattail Organics. And when you get to farmers markets, you want to take advantage of beautiful things like portobello mushrooms
Oh, baby.
Love mushrooms.
and green beans. And all we're simply going to do is take one more sip of my CBD.
Just relax.
You'll be out.
They,
All right.
it is a potency thing. Yeah, you don't want to start out with drinking 3 cans.
No.
You know, you kind of work into it just a little bit, unless you're a pro. And then we're gonna do a little citrus twist. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm messing around here. Little citrus twist over the top of that. We're gonna get those on our griddle. We're gonna enjoy our drink. I've got the steaks, and what we're gonna do is flip the steaks over. I'm gonna take our ribeye steaks, and we're really seriously only gonna take, and we're gonna cook them just till rare. And those are just about done right now. And they're looking just absolutely gorgeous. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice those up and make them into a little salad with our organic vegetables that we are grilling on the griddle as we go along the way here.
I like that.
So here's a run for you. Visit Wausau.com. Visit Wausau.com. We're in Marathon County. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back. Let me get these veggies on the grill.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what. We were at the 40. It's those changes in latitude, changes in longitude. It's 4590 geographical. Are you playing, Freddie?
I'm trying to play. I just want to know what you're singing.
So do I. All right, start from the top again now.
Okay.
It's those changes in latitude, changes in longitude. It's the 4590 geographical marker. With all of our running and all of our grilling, if we couldn't laugh, we'd all go insane.
Well,
And
we
we-
went insane.
And we went insane.
If it wasn't for all of our
and
drilling
I'll tell you
and all
what.
the silly
Yeah.
stuff,
Hey.
we'd be crazy.
Stick to grilling.
Yeah.
In the-
When you come to Marathon County and you come to the 4590 marker and look it up, go to visit Wausau, visit Wausau.com, and when you visit, you can take a little picture, and then you head to go to the website and you can find out how to get these little medallions.
Oh, wow.
And so because you visited, Freddie,
Oh, wow.
you get a complimentary little medallion. That's a
right.
little coin. That's like the what shows you when you actually get to the point about a quarter-mile in walk from here.
That's
But-
awesome.
But the 4590, Freddie was right a little bit. Yeah, there's 4 markers in the world that are at the 4590 latitude, longitude, and one is in right here in Marathon County.
That's right.
One is in China on top of a mountain someplace.
Oh, really?
And 2 are in oceans.
You mean I have
so-
to actually dig through not only the ground to get to the other side of the earth, but then I have to go dig through a mountain to get
Yes.
to the top of it to see it.
Absolutely.
But you can climb that mountain, Freddie.
Let's go a couple miles this way and then we'll
But
start
when
digging.
you're at that latitude and longitude, it's perfect for ginseng growing.
Yes, it is.
And this is like the ginseng capital of the world. And I take
Right.
ginseng every day. I do the powders, I do the whey. Here's that's whey powder there. That's from cheese. I do the ginseng powder, and I also do ginseng tea. And I actually made a batch of ginseng tea for myself. I took from our good friends at,
Where are you at?
and I made some ginseng tea, and I brewed up 3 bags, and we're gonna pour a
Ooh.
little bit of ginseng tea. And then what I normally do is take a little bit of honey, because ginseng itself is good for the immune system, antioxidants. It's good to regulate diabetes, so it's healthy for you. You can learn more on the attributes of that, the benefits of it. But I do ginseng tea each and every day, and I enjoy it, and I take the value of it.
You're having a good day.
I'm having a great day today. I got CBD, I got ginseng, life is good.
I can see driving home with him.
You're not offering me any ginseng.
Well,
Well,
the
we
gin-
passed through London.
The
20
ginseng is
miles
the best
back.
part of it. But Marathon County, what a hub, what a hub, what a hub
That
for a base camp, basically, for biking, for hiking, for kayaking, for fishing, for skiing, for all kinds of great scenic things. We have the Ice Age Trail and the, what's the other one?
Great Pinery Heritage Waterway.
Yes, what is it called?
Great Pinery Heritage Waterway.
The Great Pineage Heritage Waterway. Sort of
Yes.
like that. You know what I'd do? I'd go to visitwausau.com. What you doing, Merle?
Hey, all right. Got a little spinach. We got a little cilantro.
That's from our
All
good
I
friends
do-
once again at Red Door Family Farm and the Cattail Organic.
You can go ahead and oil this. Maybe we'll go ahead and use some Mediterranean seasoning dressing on this baby.
I love that. Look at that.
Oh, that's gonna be good on there.
See, that's the
And
kind
I'll
of
tell you
stuff.
what, when you do spinach, I'll tell you, you think you got a lot here, but wait till you put that on, you're gonna be surprised. It's not gonna be that much at all. I'm gonna
Use
use
it
the
up.
whole bottle there, sir.
Use it up.
Oh yeah, whatever.
All
That's
right,
right.
there you go, all yours.
I'll even mix that up.
That's
That's the
the way to
cilantro. So
go.
we're gonna get the cilantro down as a base. And we're gonna put that on top of our green beans and our mushrooms that are cooking away. And that's just some nice little greenery. People don't know how to do greens on the grill. So when you go to a farmer's market and you see that beautiful spinach, that beautiful kale, and you wonder what to do with it, you can't ruin it, just don't overcook it.
Yeah.
And basically we're gonna take that, and you're right, that's gonna wither down to feed what we have here barely.
Yeah, it's just amazing. I just love spinach. It's really a lot of fun to cook too. Gotta be good, gotta be good.
So in Athens, Wisconsin, we visited
Yeah.
Athens today.
Yes.
And a nice little great community. Our good friend Brad there and his lovely wife, they're beef farmers just down the road from them, and dairy farmers rather. And they do Main Street Market, the Main Street Meat Market, and they got a great little meat market in Athens. And when you're in Wausau, Wisconsin area, and the Rib Mountains right there, you gotta do racks of ribs. And we're no experts on ribs. We're no experts on ribs, that's for sure. You know,
Oh.
people who smoke them, they do a competition. They
Yeah,
know what
that's
it's
true,
about.
that's
They know
true.
what it's about. Merrill's an expert. I'm sorry, I take
Yes,
it away from
thank
you.
you,
I'm
thank
sorry,
you,
yeah,
thank
well,
you.
sorry about that.
And Freddie.
So we have, and Freddie's an expert on ribs. So we got the baby back ribs. The baby back ribs actually come from the spine area, from the top of the cow, and then we got these are called spare ribs, the big old spare ribs. They usually got a nice little flap of meat on the back. They got everything there. That's what I did today. They take the actual spare ribs, and they slice it right there to make it more rectangular, and they do the St. Louis style.
There you go,
So they do a
exactly.
St. Louis style with that. So what I did is I took, and it's so easy to do ribs on the grill, and here's a great way to do them. I took from our good friends at Rebeck's, we have our nice little cleaver, and that's how easy it is to do racks of ribs on the grill in sections, and we're gonna do 3 sections with ours. Watch this.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
don't get that guy next to a guillotine.
So we get the, we
one
put a
section
nice
per
little
thing.
rub on there, we sear them off. So here's what you need. You need a good healthy rack of ribs from our good friends at Athens Main Street Meat Market, from Brad and his lovely wife. You need a good cleaver from our good friends at, exactly right, a good cleaver from our good friends at Rebeck's. And then here's what else
Here
you
we
need.
go.
Okay, we'll move over.
Come on over.
You need a Dutch oven. That's all a man needs in the world. And when you lift that up,
Whoa, Oh.
This one here, I seared them off yesterday, and all we simply did, I layered sauerkraut and butter and beer, and on top of those racks of ribs. We put it in a Dutch oven. I cooked them for 2 hours at 3 1/4, and they turned out just absolutely.
Oh.
You know, everybody loves their ribs where they pull apart and they got to be perfect, and the judge judges them perfectly. I like mine falling off the bone. I don't care what nobody says. And you know what? I want that belly fat too. That's what I say. They can have their medial ribs. That's fine with me, and they are good. Now the other one, we're proud to say, as a group of foursome here, we came up with a great new barbecue sauce, and it's our root beer barbecue sauce. And our good friends at Twig Soda out of Shawano, we came up with a root beer barbecue sauce. So I layered in here those seared up ribs so you get the flavor of the grill.
Oh.
No, don't touch that, okay?
I won't let that slide on my foot either.
I will if you're not. They and I don't have a pair of tongs today.
Oh.
Where was that tong, sir, in the front?
There you go. You got
Falling
something.
off the bone. I mean, just absolutely delicious. So we laid up our new barbecue sauce on top of there, and some Twigs root beer inside of there. Put the cover on there, and we slow cooked those, falling off the bone. Honest to God, the best way to do ribs, as far as I'm
You know, I
concerned.
do like them that way.
I mean, you take a rack of ribs and you just gnaw on that something.
Yeah.
No, Freddie, that's hotter than Dutch.
It's hotter than Dutch
There
lava.
you go.
By the way,
Freddie.
when you come to the Rib Mountain area and you come to the 45-90-degree geographical marker, just a 1/4 mile down the road is Lover's Lane.
Oh.
I love it. You know that?
Yeah.
Every town needs a lover's lane.
Every town needs a Lover Lane.
Every town has a lover's lane. What are you talking about?
So before we take a little break, let's take a little gander and do a little stir fry.
Yeah, now watch how fast the spinach goes down quick.
And when we come back, we got to put a little Parmesan cheese on top of here and some good old-fashioned Wisconsin cranberries. Yeah, we're going to turn that baby right off. I'm going to save that mushroom there. Oh, nope. Yeah, I am too. There, how's that? Ooh, looking
Beautiful.
good, looking good. You can take a little gander on the inside of those there too, sir. Hey, sir, we'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, don't
Mad
go
Dog
away.
Merrill's
Stay
Midwest
there.
Grill
Thank
from
you.
Marathon County.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
It's been a long show with Merrill and Freddie. It's time for a little purple haze.
Purple haze.
Purple haze
Can you play
forward right
Purple
here.
Haze?
Prost.
Not
From
today.
what's it called here? Ponatuski. All the time. We got a great audience with us here today, like we do a lot of times. And Ponatuski is the actual community, that village that we're in currently right now. Athens is just a stone throw away, and Wausau and area is behind us to the east, about 15 minutes or so, if I might add.
I've got my medallion.
So Freddie's got his medallion, and we have that beautiful from the Athens Meat Market, Main Street Market. I cut up all that beautiful ribeye, and it's cooled down a little bit, so we scooted over our spinach and stuff, and I got a nice hot griddle, and we're just going to warm that up. That's why we cooked it kind of rare, because I know we're going to get a chance to cook it a little bit here. So we get a chance to cook that. Now on our spinach, look at that sad little pile.
I know, but it goes by quick. Man, when you get spinach, you think you got a whole bunch. You
Yeah,
wait.
it's like mushrooms. Same thing with mushrooms. It's 99% water. You know what I'm talking about? So now we have some beautiful fresh grated Parmesan cheese, Wisconsin cranberries. Throw them on at the end. They add so much flavor, so much different texture. Good old-fashioned Wisconsin cranberries. So I'll toss those over the top, get those nice and warmed up. And then we're going to smother them with a little great Parmesan cheese.
There you go.
Boy, you got it down.
It'll be good with the ribeye.
And then we're
No
going to
doubt
serve
about
it as a salad with the ribeye over here, that's for sure.
Beautiful. Good job, sir.
They, I don't have much more to say about it. I think in Marathon County, it's just a great little community, great little thing.
Ribs
Rib-
are staying warm over here.
Those are staying extremely warm inside there, that's for gosh darn sure. I tell you what, I think what we do is we take a little break, we scoot everything up here, and we start feeding folks. Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest
we'll be right
Grilling.
back, ladies.
Visit Wausau.com. Visit Wausau.com if you would, please.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we've had a wonderful time here at the 4590 Geographical Marker. And let me say it again, Marathon County is Wisconsin's outdoor base camp.
Well, it's great.
Biking, hiking, kayaking, fishing, skiing, the list goes on. Downhill, cross country. I was in the sauna this morning. A gentleman was in there telling me where we're at. They come snowmobiling here every winter. They have a great time. Scenic parks, great places to eat, great places to dine, great pubs for Fast Freddy and Merrill.
Yep.
Just-
I'll go for that.
I'll
But
go
look
for
at
that.
all the great crowd we came out today.
And a great
Well, that's
crowd
all
with
for
us
you
here
guys.
today, everybody.
Come
Isn't that
on,
the
you
truth?
guys were great.
Yeah.
It made this show so much fun.
So if you want to take advantage, and if you want to get your medallion like Mad Dog and Merrill and Freddie did here today, go to visit Wausau.com if you would, please. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Freddie, take us away with a little music.
Goodbye, everybody. Be
Goodbye.
good.
Peace, love,
Take care.
ladies and gentlemen.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.